had two of the most valuable weeks I've had since becoming self-employed 2.5 years ago. So obviously there's been a bit of a transition between that period. I started as an appointment setter and now I actually coach people. But after traveling for 2.5 years, like literally basically the whole time that I've been self-employed, I've been living in Bali, I've been saying yes to all these holidays. I came back from Ibiza 2 weeks ago and I thought, like, you know, many people do actually, where they think, all right, that's it now, diet, health, work, and it's always after Ibiza. But that was my last big trip of the summer and I thought, now it's time. I'm focusing on my academy, I'm focusing on all the girls that have trusted me to get them into the remote working space. I really want to build something special, so yeah, I'm really excited because I've just had the best conversations over the past 2 weeks. I've just moved back to the UK, so I came back from Bali at the beginning of June. Sevi's come in. Hello. Say hello, Sevi. So my water bottle. Let me take you back to the beginning of summer before I get into the last 2 weeks. I came back to the UK at the beginning of June and I've been in Bali since February. I have the most incredible friends in Bali. I'm so lucky to have that as a bit of a second home. But I was really trying to split my time between the UK and there so I wouldn't miss out on family things, friend things. And it's just a lot to go back and forth. Oh, this is gonna happen the whole video. So I was just thinking, okay, do I want to use Bali as a holiday destination rather than living here and then using home as a holiday destination? And I am assuming a lot of people have probably had this before, where they look at a quote and it literally changes their mind, helps them make a decision, sets you on a bit of a clearer path. And for me, that quote was that you have roots, branches and leaves in your life. I'm in such a fortunate position, don't get me wrong, where I actually feel like I have roots in a lot of different places around the world. But when I think about my family, and I am in a very unusual position where I am still best friends with practically everyone I was best friends with in school, including two of my best friends who I've been best friends with since, I keep on saying best friends, but since we're about 5, and they've now got kids, and I just really want to be closer to home, whether that is in London or I am tempted to move back to Manchester just for winter, like a little period, because I just love it there, and it's probably the last time that I would base myself there because I couldn't deal with the weather year round. But I think a 6-month winter stint would be fine. And like my grandma and pops are moving to South Manchester. I went away, I'm not even joking. I think I've been home for 3 weeks over the last 3 months because I've just been here, there and everywhere with my friends that also work remotely, just saying yes to everything Europe, because Euro summer is the best. He always does this, he's not sad, he's just leaning against the pillow. But Euro summer is the best. Wouldn't have changed my summer for the world, but like everyone, came back from Ibiza and was like, gotta get cracking. And one thing that motivated me to really reach out to the girls and see how they're feeling is because a lot of them are based in the UK. They may have just left their 9 to 5s, they might be on the route to leaving them after appointment setting has a side hustle. And for me, being back here, I'm really lucky. I'm staying with my parents for the next 2 months just while I figure out where I want to go. I'm honestly making the most of it, like having a dog, everything. I know it's not going to be the same when I'm in a flat, wherever that is. Being in this position and coming back to the UK, I was like, okay, what's going to be different? Obviously, I'm not going to be getting a coffee and going for a morning beach walk. I'm not going to be working from a cafe with all of my friends that also work remotely for a few hours and then thinking, wait, it's peak UV, let's go in the sun. Life is going to look pretty different here. So I definitely want to take everyone on the journey where it's almost like I'm finding the sun in the UK, because anyone that knows the UK knows that the sun is not here for long. I'm going to be here all winter pretty much. So it's going to be a change and I am ready to like fully immerse myself in it. That being said, I am more aware that in Bali, I'm around a lot of remote workers. It was very much, if you wanted to be working from a group, if you wanted some social connection that day, you can go out and get it. So I have been reaching out to the girls in my academy, or honestly, I've been reaching out to accounts on Instagram and just saying, do you mind hopping on a call for a 10-minute chat? Like, I'd love to ask you a few questions. Really gauging what they would like to see from a community and what would encourage them to almost join a community. Because I think a lot of my content has been, look at this amazing life, I live in Bali, I've got this amazing lifestyle where I can travel all the time, and that is amazing. This is outrageous, and I'm not sure many people would agree with this, but I feel like the biggest benefit of remote working and owning your own online business isn't necessarily that you are working from anywhere and can travel. It's the fact you can change your plans and craft a schedule around your lifestyle. So for me, I've always been one to be a very much for yes girl, whether that's going for a coffee, going for lunch. I always want to have that connection with the people that I love, friends and family, supporting them, and just being able to do that last minute, it's priceless. It literally is. So let me tell you some of the things I've done in the UK where this has really come into play and saved my life. First, Oasis. I got invited to Oasis when I saw my friend in London on a Saturday. On the Wednesday, I was in Manchester at Heaton Park. Priceless. Not many people can just like sack off work for the day, but I could. I worked on the way to Manchester, worked with my auntie and uncles, saw them at Heaton Park, high on vibes the next day, buzzing, flew to France on the Friday. Like, you just have this flexibility you could never get from an office job or just working from someone else full time. Another one, childcare. Childcare needs, my friends know that they can hit me up. Like, I will make that a priority for the week, so I know how difficult it would be for them to rearrange their schedule if they're working in an office. So I think, do you know what? I'll wake up earlier, do some hours for that client then. I might even do some on the weekend. But I want to be that person of support to my friends. Another example, my friend, fingers crossed, she's going to have a baby this week. And I can say to her, I'll look after your existing child, because I can literally up and go, take my phone, take my laptop. And then obviously there's a lot of more occasions where it's like, do you want to go out? Do you want to do this? Can you come stay here? Yeah, I am a yes girl. However, I am now, since Ibiza, let's get down to it, got back from my Ibiza and I thought, right, I need to start finding the sun in the UK for myself, because it's not going to be here every day. I checked the forecast, it's been raining. So I was like, I'm going to start doing a little thing for me that makes me value this life as much as I did in Bali every day. So for instance, tomorrow, meeting a friend for lunch. Tuesday, meeting a friend for lunch. Wednesday, going to an early cricket match. Thursday, might go and see my friend and her mum and work from there. But this is all whilst I'm working. Oh, I done Thursday. So Friday, I am actually flying to Lisbon. That's my last holiday of the summer. And I'm only going for 3 days. So it's only teeny tiny. And it's celebrate one of my best friends from uni's 30th, which I'm so excited about. Anyway, I digress. I have been speaking to all of these people over the last 2 weeks because I got back from my Ibiza and thought, if I'm feeling like this, I know a lot of my community, they are based in the UK. They might not be even that interested in traveling full time. And we have a WhatsApp group. We hold a community call every 2 weeks. Everyone can reach out to me whenever, of course. Although in the last community call, we just started discussing what could this community grow into. And that really got me thinking of like, what would they value from a community? So some of the girls, they are based in the UK. Could we do a Christmas do? Obviously you're not working for a company anymore and you know how great Christmas parties are. I do kind of miss that, but now I just party all the time. Thinking about that, thinking about how we can get more people to join the community, obviously grow this. Then we discussed what people would want to see from the community, and each of the girls said that the thing that they value most from working with me, working with each other, is the confidence boost it gives you, because you're speaking to like-minded girls. You feel like they're are other avenues. You feel confident that you're doing the right thing. You have the support, you have the tools, but it is just the fact that you're all there for each other. So I've been speaking to the girls individually, reaching out to people on Instagram and asking them for 10 minutes to catch up. And I just feel like a lot of people, they think this is it. I'm in a 9 to 5. It's going to be hard to leave. I'm not going to earn as much. It's not going to be as stable. But this life is what you make it. I could not have dreamed that I would have done the things that I've done over the last 2.5 years if I had stayed in my 9 to 5. Definitely wouldn't have happened. But when I first took the leap to go remote and to work for myself, I didn't believe that it was going to be as successful as it was. And I now see a lot of girls in the same position, but life is literally what you make it. And if there's something you don't like about your life, you're responsible for changing it. When the girls in my academy will say to me, I'm not sure whether I actually agree with what I'm being paid from by this client, I'm like, have you spoke to the client? Have you discussed this with them? Have you suggested a way forward? And all of these confidence boosting techniques where you have someone behind you backing everything you're doing. And I am a girl of rationale. Like, I might not seem it, I'm a bit, but I am very rational. And I would say, like, becoming my own boss and working with so many amazing women has made me very wise in more ways than one. So back to my main point, over the past 2 weeks, I've been having all these conversations, asking what holds people back from a side hustle, working remotely. And I kid you not, it comes down to confidence every single time. I was going to say 90% of the time. It's every single time. It's confidence and not knowing how and not knowing anyone else that's done it. So the big question for me now is, how can I encourage the girls to just take the first step and do something that could potentially change their life in the same way that it's changed mine and so many others. That one decision where it's like, I'm going to go ahead and do this for me. It doesn't have to be my life's going to change overnight. That's not going to happen. You can start as a side hustle like I did, like many of the girls in my academy have done, where you onboard one client, grow from there, really discover how you can individually move forward. Everyone wants to have a personalized experience. Everyone's looking for different things. Whether that is someone that's looking to leave their 9 to 5 and move to the other side of the world, you're going to have to look for clients on a different time zone to the UK, so maybe Dubai, where it works in both time zones. And having someone to indicate and use the experiences, like for instance, I use my own experience, but I also use the experience of about 30 other girls that I've trained. And then I have all of the experience from the people that I've met over the past 2.5 years from all of these different countries, different roles, different industries, and taking all that knowledge and being able to answer questions and give girls the confidence whilst having a community that's really there for each other. Whenever I get on the community call, I am so miffed because I'm like, wait, you guys been speaking without me? And like some of the girls are now working together on different accounts, and it's just, that's the sort of transformation that I want people to acknowledge can come from working with a coach that's really there to, I keep on talking about myself in the third person, but I don't know how to say, like, I genuinely am so excited for the next chapter and just to really focus on building women's confidence, because before I've been offering a skill, but it's not just about the skill. You'll obviously be top tier appointment setters. It is just it's life changing, and I can't wait just to lock in over the next, it's not even months, it's like a full winter. It's going to be so long, and help as many people as possible, but it's going to grow, I think. I'm really inspired to do some in real life events, whether that be a dinner, whether that be a party. I just can't wait for the future, and I really just am more motivated than ever after these 2 weeks to provide value, in the sense like anyone that joins my program is going to leave feeling more confident. take it from me, I used to be mute, by the way. Like when I was younger, I literally didn't talk, and now I can talk for England, so I've definitely made up for it. But it's even, when questioning everyone that I've spoken to about what has held them back from remote work, or what was the thing that was going to hold them back, it's, can I get clients? And let me tell you now, my group chat is popping off, not only from me, because there's some other established setters in that community that are putting in roles that we genuinely, as a team, now don't have capacity to apply for them, because everyone is fully booked with clients that is ready to onboard them. And I think that's just a testament to the hard work, the word of mouth that's gone out from anyone that's trained with me. People want hard workers, and that is exactly what you become, because you are confident, you know you're going to drive results. I just literally, anyone that's on the fence, let's hop on a call, because one, you're great for my market research to do with community, but two, I know we can get you where you want to be. If it is to earn a bit of extra cash, if it is to leave your 9 to 5, if it is to travel, if it is to have the flexibility of going for lunch, let's chat about it and then come up with solutions, because it might not be that you are interested in appointment setting, but if you can leave that call more confident, oh my God, let's catch up. Oh, just can't wait. I'm feeling really excited today. Excited for all the conversations that I've had, excited for all the conversations that I'm having. And the bottom line is, over the next 2 months, I'm going to be living at home, making the most of the time with my family, but also grinding my arse off. I'm going to be making this community a massive thing. I am going to be working with all of my academy girls to make sure they're achieving their goals. I have actually onboarded a client for 6 hours because her business really aligns with mine. I'm really excited to work on her accounts, deliver results, but also to learn from her experience, because she's an incredible business coach, and I feel really connected to her audience because I could potentially be one of her audience members. So I'm really excited to do that, but it means I'm going to be working 6 hours on her account 5 days a week. I'm also going to be balancing everything else. So come along for the journey with me. I'm going to prove to you that you can still get flexibility even when you're in a big old hustle. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this next period. Like, guys, yesterday I went for dinner, didn't go out after, didn't go for drinks. I came straight back, and it was a Saturday night. So I'm feeling very confident as I step into this new phase. I've got Lisbon booked. That's it. I'm just really, yeah, it's going to be a great period. So definitely like, subscribe, follow along, and let's keep this energy going. That was perfect timing. My parents have just got back.